All right, I think we're live again. I hope you're having an incredible day, you awesome human beings. In this video, we're going to go over why most men never, never make as much money as what they should, and how you can not be one of them. The thing about the common man is the common man doesn't have a really good life. We have a saying here at JCF, which is be uncommon. You'll see it on my wristband here. And everyone who's come to a man weekend will know what I'm talking about. Being common, being normal isn't overly flash. If we look at the average Australian male, average male throughout the world, is they're overweight and unhappy with their body, but they don't know how to fix it. They're not making the money that they like to. They're either in a relationship that they really aren't happy about, or they're stuck in, they've lost a relationship which they really wish they didn't lose. They don't have a great relationship with their kids. It's just not a very fun time at all. And that's why we want to be uncommon. Dave Carrier, welcome, my man. Good to have you on here. We want to be uncommon. We don't want to be like most men. And most men never make the money that they should. Now, I'm talking about men who run their own businesses. I'm talking about men who are as employees, in corporate executive jobs. Most men never make the money that they should. And there's several key reasons for this. And this, let me know if this sounds familiar, by the way. Just drop a comment in the comment section. A lot of people miss out on opportunities that they feel that they should have made, but they just continually get overlooked time and time again. Or it feels like opportunities just pass them by, like they just never quite seem to go right. A lot of guys feel like they're spinning their wheels constantly. They're just on a hamster wheel, just chasing themselves around and around and around and around. A lot of dudes, they feel like they're working their ass off, but they never actually get rewarded for it, and they never get the recognition that they probably deserve. Let me know if this sounds familiar in the comments section. And a lot of guys try a lot of different things. And by the way, we've worked with a lot of dudes who've been in this exact position. We have a fellow called Scott, who's an absolute legend. When Scott came to us, he was making $900 per week. Or $1,800 a fortnight as he was getting paid. And then we implemented a few shifts, which I'm going to share with you. And now he's making $1,800 per week, cash in hand, right? So his dude's on over $100,000. He's literally doubled his income in the few months that he's been working with us. And that's just not one. We had another fellow called Joey who went from making $5K a month to $5K a week. Really, really big changes. And the crazy thing about these guys is there's nothing extraordinary about them. They're just like you and I. There's nothing superhuman. They haven't done anything crazy. They've just made these simple shifts that I'm going to run through with you. Now, some of the things that most guys try if they're not making the money they want, the first thing they try is they double down. They just start working harder, putting more and more and more and more hours in. And yeah, sure, sometimes you progress that well, but it's that way. It's not sustainable though, because what ends up happening is the more that you work, the more tired you get. The more tired you get, the more grumpy you get. The more grumpy you get, the poorer your relationships get with those around you. Have you ever been in this position before where you're working your ass off? You're working 50, 60, 70 hours, 80 hours, 100 hours a week. And as a result of it, your relationship with your partner or your wife starts suffering. It starts going downhill. You're not as close with them. You don't connect with them. You stop having sex. You stop having date nights. All the things that you loved about that relationship, like that goes. Or maybe with your kids. You feel like you're just missing out on them. Like 1 minute they were born and it's amazing, and now, holy shit, where'd that time go? They're asking you for your car keys, and you feel like you've missed all that time with them. Working more isn't sustainable. It's not the answer to making more money. Or the other thing that a lot of people do is they try and upskill. They go and get another degree, go do an MBA, spend tens of thousands of dollars on learning more. And spending all this time and all this money and all this effort on education. Time, money, and effort they could have been spending on their family or spending on their kids. And when you're stuck in this cycle of looking for more education, it feels like you're never good enough. You feel like the reason why you're not making enough money is because, I don't know enough. I'm not smart enough. Bullshit. That's actually literally rarely the issue. With all the guys that we've worked with, we've done absolutely zero to increase their education or increase their knowledge around their work, because that's not the real problem at all. Well, there's another thing that a lot of guys do, and that's settle. And they say, I'm going to be stuck on making 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 grand a year, whatever it is, and just be settling at that level. and be okay with it. Say, oh, well, this is just my thing in life. This is all I'll ever be. I'll never make more. I'll never have the things that I want. And so, well, I guess I should just be appreciative because it could be worse. I mean, you're right, it definitely could be worse, but it's not fucking good. Saying it could be worse is common, and that puts us back with the common man. The reason why the common man, the average man, won't ever earn the money that they're worth and won't ever have the income or the lifestyle that they actually deserve. And so if you want to shift this is what you got to do. These are the exact same shifts that we made with Scott and we made with Joey. The exact same things which will allow you to make way more money in your business, get more promotions within your career, and be recognized for what you're worth and actually be remunerated appropriately and paid what you are worth. The first thing that you need to do is we need to optimize our nervous system. If you put two guys next to each other, one's cool, calm, collected, on the ball all the time, looks schmick, looks sharp. You got another guy who's razzled, looks like he's hardly slept, he's wired as fuck, he's super anxious, incredibly anxious. Give me 1 sec, my puppy's chewing something. Oi, come here. Come. Good girl. Nala's joining us for this live. If you've got these two people, who do you think earns more? Who do you think gets promotions? Who do you think is the one who's going to be taking home the bacon? Of course it's the guy who's cool, calm, and collected. You see, whenever you're looking, if you run a business and you're trying to get more sales, you're trying to get more deals, you're trying to get more customers, you want to be the person that your customer wants to buy from. Think about the guy who you want to buy from. If you want your car serviced, if you want a lawyer, if you want an accountant, you want the dude who's on their A game all the time and they got their shit together. That's who you want, not the guy who's frazzled and running around and forgets who you are 5 times. We want to make it so that we are the highest level person. If you're looking for promotions and who your boss wants to promote and put into a higher role, who's going to get it? The dude who's always anxious, the dude who hardly sleeps, the dude who looks like shit, his breath smells, he's always disheveled. Who's that? Kisses? No. Who do you want to be? Who would you promote? Of course, every single time it's going to be the dude who's cool, calm, and collected. See, it's got nothing to do with your university degrees. If you have a PhD, but your anxiety is so bad that you can't confidently maintain a conversation, you will not get paid. And I do know people who have that same problem. I went to university with them. I studied with them. Some of them taught me. And yet here I am later on with we're doing pretty well in our career. Things are going quite nicely. And they're stuck on a low-paying job, which they are way too smart for. And we see it over and over and over again. If you want to earn more, you need to improve your nervous system. Because more often than not, every single time, in fact, in my opinion, from every single one that I've seen, every time I've found somebody who has been underpaid or isn't making enough money in their business, in their job, in their career, every single time it's a nervous system issue. Anxiety, stress, poor sleep, low energy, low confidence, lacking charisma. Those are the things that actually hold us back. And if you want to start making money, if you want to have enough money to go take your family on holidays whenever you want, if you want to have enough money to go buy the car and sell your shitbox that keeps breaking down, if you want to have enough money to buy the home that you want, to be able to send your kids to the school that you want, if you want to be able to live the lifestyle that you want, which requires money, if you want to do that, you need to start working on your nervous system. Because until you do, you will never, ever, ever make the money that you should be able to earn. And that is why most men will never, ever, ever make what they're worth and what they deserve to make. Now, if you want to learn more about this, what we'll do is I want you to comment down below. I want you to comment money, all right? Because what we'll do is we'll get you across some training on the nervous system. We'll have a chat with you, and we'll figure out exactly what you need to do in order to optimize your nervous system so that you can actually make more money. We've done this time and time again. Adam, Nashi, you might know him, Scott, Joey, Temple. There's just a few of the names of guys who have literally doubled or tripled their income using exactly what I've just run you through. Now, all you need to do is the how. No. You. Sorry, that was my dog. I wasn't talking to you. If you want to learn more about this, just comment money in the comment section below. just down there, comment money, and we'll hook you up and we'll get you the information that you need so that you can fucking dominate. Because I would love to see all of you guys making 6 figures plus, 100,000, 150, 200,000 a year, because you're all capable of doing so. And we've got a reliable and repeatable system which we've used on many, many guys. So if you want access to this, you want the information, just like Sam's done, hope you're well, my brother, just like Sam has done, comment money below. Come here. Comment money in the comment section below and we'll get you access and we'll get you exactly what you need to do so you can actually live the life that you deserve. Because nobody deserves to be held back or capped based on anything other than their skill set at work. If your nervous system's holding you back and you think that perhaps low energy, stress, anxiety is holding you back or slowing you down, just comment money below and we'll help you fix it. On that note, crew, I'll leave you all to it. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening and I'll speak to you all soon.